It's an early start in Plymouth, the sun just trying to peek through the clouds as Dr. Enkyong Lee leaves her home for the short walk to another shift at Derriford Hospital. Dr. Lee and her colleagues have spent almost 2 years at the heart of the region's fight against COVID-19. Now, as the Omicron variant sweeps across the UK and overall cases hit a record high, she admits to feeling worn out by what's happened and anxious about what's still to come.
The impact of pandemic on mental health and well-being are immense. A lot of junior doctors find it quite overwhelming to work during this coronavirus pandemic because of increasing demand it has on NHS. Personally, I found it quite challenging as well. I never felt sort of feel of uneasiness going into the work.
Dr. Lee, originally from South Korea, says the arrival of COVID in early 2020 brought anxiety and fear to healthcare staff. As they've learned more about how to treat the virus, those feelings have levelled out. But the relentless pressure has led to exhaustion and, in some cases, mental health crises.
We are all human beings, so it can be quite emotionally challenging, I have to admit. But I think it's also important that we have certain degree of detachment from it, just to look after ourselves, our mental health and well-being.
In a survey by the British Medical Association earlier this year, 58% of junior doctors said they were experiencing anxiety or depression, with 46% saying this had worsened since the start of the pandemic. 27% said they were now more likely to take early retirement. And it's not just doctors feeling the strain. The Royal College of Nursing says its members are also close to breaking point.
They wouldn't even want to take time out because that means that you're letting down the team. And so that willingness, nurses will always work and continue working, but it's how far can you stretch it? So it is a difficult place to be in.
Despite all this, Dr. Lee, who is a vaccine ambassador working to help minority communities get access to their jabs, says she's extremely proud of the NHS and has never considered leaving the profession. With everything that you've seen and been through during the pandemic, it might make a lot of people think this job's too hard, I don't want to be a junior doctor, but has it almost strengthened your resolve to be a doctor even more?
Yes, absolutely. It's been, such a rewarding time to serve my community, and this is what I've signed up for. I can't think of any other time that is rewarding as it is now, working as junior doctor.
The long hours mean the sun has often disappeared by the time Dr. Lee leaves the hospital, but she'll be back doing this same walk tomorrow morning, knowing it could be a difficult road ahead for everyone. Sam Blackledge, ITV News, Plymouth.